Adventure Island 3, featuring Master Higgins, as you see there, and Tina, his girlfriend, kidnapped by aliens. This series of games originally released as a ripoff to Sega's Wonder Boy, which I played quite a bit in the arcade game near the local skating rink when I was a kid. They had a Wonder Boy arcade game. This one, here I am, Master Higgins. Emulator lag, of course, my very favorite thing. Fruit keeps the little time bar filled up there. I never worry about my score. In most games, I never even knew about score. You know, games like Super Mario Brothers, you have the score going on the top, but kind of archaic in a game like this. Unnecessary, really. Once in a while, you get a 1-up from a high score, and you go, okay, whatever, take the 1-up from. So you collect the fruit to stay alive. You get a 1-up every 100 pieces of fruit, as you can see, and a 1-up every some number of points you get. I've never known what it is. But I got this game for Christmas one year, and this was one that I really spent a lot of time on. My NES. I didn't have a huge collection of games because games were expensive back then as they are now. So not many people I knew had huge collections of games. That skateboard is also right out of Wonder Boy 2. Work your way through the island. I have an inventory here. That crystal gets me some invincibility at the beginning of the level if I want to. I'm bringing my hammer into the bottomless pit, this cave area. There are a few different kinds of levels in this game. The Coastal Clash that we just were in. The bottomless pit like this has the same kind of the color scheme. You can get in this game, as you can see, some friends to ride on. They all have names. I don't know about them or care about them. The red guy here breathes fire, and he gives you the advantage of getting to walk in the lava. It makes sense that they give him to you here. You can also, in this game, this is kind of cool, another crystal, you can keep these dinosaurs in your inventory. I don't like to skip, I'll tell you in a second. You can keep these dinosaurs in your inventory for later. The game gets a little bit stingier with the animals to ride on later in the game, so you can build up a stash of them now. This is going to be the oak forest. I'm actually going to go into this level naked because that egg contains a hammer for me if I don't have any equipment, but if you do have a hammer, that egg just has a flower in it. It's worth some points. But, yeah, if you have a weapon, it won't give you a new one, but now I can add to my inventory in case I do die later on some of those levels that get stingy with the weapons and the animals. I can have a chance anyway. This dinosaur guy is my least favorite, but you use him because it gives you an extra hit. This is a one-hit kill game, except for the dinosaurs, they give you one extra hit. But this Triceratops guy is not very useful. Yeah, I'm not very good at that bonus level, as you can see, but because this is an I'll play Adventure Island 3, I'm just going to motor through it. If this was a Let's Play, I would probably restart, deal with the emulator lag, as always, and try and get a nice clean run, but I don't really care to do that. And this guy also has a name. I don't remember. And you know what? You only know that Master Higgins is this guy's name from the manual. I actually had to look it up just to remember what his name was. I just got a 1-up there from something, from points maybe. I don't know. When I popped that bubble, I got a 1-up. The meat fills you way up with health. Or with time, I should say, because you don't really have health like hits. There we go, and I get to keep the plesiosaur, whatever its name is. This is just kind of an abstract game. I think I'll bring my hammer into this one. I'm going by memory a little bit on these. Oh, you know what? I should have not brought my hammer, because now I have the skateboard, which adds some challenge to the game. There we go. If you can finish a level with a skateboard, you get some bonus points. I'm using a Logitech USB controller to control the game. And it works fairly well. The controls are not quite as tight as an NES controller. I skipped that egg because that egg has the bad eggplant in it that will, oops. Again, if this was a Let's Play, you would see me not do that. Make myself look better than that. This was a Let's Play. But I got a hammer that time instead of the skateboard, which is much more useful in this level. Again, if it was a Let's Play, I might just cruise the skateboard through the level until I got the blue dinosaur. The blue dinosaur comes into play later when you go to an ice level. He has the advantage of walking on ice without slipping. So many games have that mechanic in them. The ice level with the slippery ice that you can get traction on. Ice caves. And those jumping swordfish. Another thing right out of Wonder Boy. Amazing. So there we go. And I believe it's time for... Yes, up to the desert. Now, if I had taken the skip way back before in that cave, you see the clouds there, I would have played one more water level south of the clouds and a cloud level. It really only lets you skip one numbered level. And the cloud level is kind of tough, so when I was a kid, I just got in the habit of never playing that, and just have kept that habit to this day, so I don't know. Maybe it's easier now as an adult, although it's kind of a moot point asking about a Nintendo game being easier or harder as an adult. Adults are supposed to have other things to worry about, as I do too, but it's nice to relax with these. That's my bonus stage there, I get a pineapple. I think sometimes you can get animal friends out of there. Again, an expert probably knows all of them and knows the patterns and knows the probabilities. I just can't devote that much brain power to this game. I'm coming up on the boss of this first world here, and this Triceratops guy is totally worthless against that boss, so I intentionally lose the boss. My Logitech controller has L1, R1 buttons. It's got a start and select like button. It has a D-pad. Also has joysticks, which I've never used. 2 joysticks like a PlayStation 2 controller. It also has buttons on the right thumb that look like a Super NES. Here comes the boss, the antlion. It has 4 buttons where on a Super NES the A, B, X, and Y buttons would be. I'm gonna die. Yeah. I got stuck in some bad fireballs. I shouldn't talk and play. Again, those Let's Play guys, I don't know how they do it. Some of them record themselves playing and then narrate over it. That requires twice as much time. There's another one. Well, maybe you'll get to see me beat this boss. Emulator lag, that's nice. You can hear my computer chugging. It's trying. It's trying, just like me. It's running the emulator about as successfully as I am. I'm out of hammers, so the boomerang it is. So I do have turbo A and B buttons on this controller. I do have turbo A and B buttons on this controller. so I can throw hammers or boomerangs or the ranged weapon with my monsters quickly. That spade is, I believe, the red guy. Fire guy. So he goes to my inventory. I don't get him for this level. I don't really want him for this level. I don't really want the boomerang for this level. But I don't have a hammer, so that's all I get. That antlion guy is really best fought with the hammer. So we'll see how I do with the boomerang. There's a 1-up, so maybe it must be every 20,000 points you get a 1-up. Must be every 20,000. Boy, and that makes it tough when he shoots him staggered like that. Well, this is pretty embarrassing. Doing a test play of my video here. I was able to beat him the first time before. I know you probably aren't going to believe that, but it's true. I guess I can keep getting this egg. Just keep dying. Getting 1-ups. Taking the middle one yet. Thank you. Great. That one I get right away. Don't have to put that in my inventory like the dinosaur. Lag. I guess I can just keep getting that 1-up too. I'd like to blame lag for me not being able to beat that boss, but it's not the case. It's just me sucking today. There's the dinosaur. I wish I had another hammer. I'll have to wait till the next world. This video's going to turn out longer than I wanted. Better about this run. I feel like I've got it. Here we go, finally! Whew!